Okay, let's go through analysis. Let's start from daily. I'm deleting all the analysis from the past days. Okay, F11, full screen. So what happened within the past few days? We know that we had this inversion daily. Same on yes. Then price came yesterday till this buy side, which we targeted, but failed to do the same on yes, which means that we have SMT here. It also means that ES is weaker than Nasdaq. So now what we have is also, we can see this volume balance holding the price, which is a pretty important area for me. Am I bearish or bullish? That's hard to say at daily, so let's drop to 4-hour time frame and let's take a look. Since we know that this bias is taken, we potentially might expect that price is more likely to make to come back into the range, because here are a few imbalances, and I expect that we're more likely to come back, at least till this for value gap. Yes, so let's mark it. So we have this large for value gap here, 4-hour time frame for value gap, and same on yes. This 4-hour time frame for value gap is also inside of the daily on yes. So far, I don't see really anything else. Also see this tiny for value gap that was inverted already twice, but I'm not gonna mark it out. I don't think it's that important for me now. I can see this push straight away. I just realized that we have equal lows here. It's not really equal lows, but very looks like it. So I would assume that we can. Oh, okay, it's a nice push till then. So let's drop to hourly. So we know that price came here, created a SMT, by the way. Now we can also see this hourly inversion. I can see this inversion of this verbal gap in yes and this inversion in yes. And this inversion, yes, we know that the sell side is taken. What means that we have SMT in the bottom as well. And we, as always, have bias for both ways, so which means that we need more picture and more structure to confirm whether it's a good trading idea or not. I can also see that the prices seems like making the 50 minutes, making the white intervention model here, and literally just came back down. We can also see that New York swept these lows, swept these highs. I mean, swept this candle swept highs of the London. So I can also notice that if I drop to 30 minutes, no. Okay, I'll stay on 15 minutes for now. I can see this market structure shift. For me, this is a market structure shift. What else do I think? I think if hourly will close below this sell side, that sell side will become market structure shift. Otherwise, I'm considering just this range right now, as I usually do, to find a really quick trade. So I can see that we inverted this right. Then I go to 15 minutes. I can see this is a really strong move. Here's a market structure shift as well. MSS. Let's drop to 5 minutes time frame on both charts. So now I see that we have this for value gap inside the premium zone. 5 minutes for value gap. Okay. Here we go. 5 minutes as well. Okay, price keep pushing lower. So now on the Nasdaq, the hourly aligns with the 5 minutes and with the 50% zone, which is nice. We have SMT in the bottom, it's still there. So I still assuming that we're more likely to keep pushing. We are more likely to go higher, just to retrace and then perhaps going lower. Do I think it's a manipulation? I need more structure to confirm whether it's manipulation or not. But so far, I understand that I also need to mark the first presented for Valkyrie. As I understand, we still don't have it, but there is a potential we will have it here on Nasdaq. But yes, closed it already. 10 seconds more, 11 seconds, 10. Okay. Okay, it's tiny for value gap. I don't really like it. But I feel like I want to enter from this first presented if we're gonna displace higher from here. And then potentially I might consider entering long. But I think I will maybe wait for my Y2020 model instead. I like this reaction. It's good. Accumulation, potential manipulation. Low and high taken, Asia low taken. So for me, it's very simple. If I want to enter shorts, then I really then I want to see price coming back into the range, forming high time frame structure here, and then perhaps waiting for some sort of inversion or higher time frame, like 3 minutes, 5 minutes time frame, a Y2020 model. Then I'll target this sell set at least on yes. I will target this daily with the 4 hourly, 5 hours that are aligning together. Okay, now I feel even more confident that we're more likely to push there. I wanted to enter here at first, but I decided not to go, not to do it. I thought to enter longs here, but I didn't do it. So now I feel like it was a good idea. Anyway, that was my idea to target here. I'll go break even here, but it's too late, so I'm not entering this and I'm not considering the trade anymore. So if I want to enter shorts, okay, my idea is pretty simple. If I want to enter longs, then I want to see this 5 minutes inversion, and then I'll perhaps enter somewhere here till the SPY side. Otherwise, I am interested in shorts. I don't think I'm interested in shorts right now, because I want to see more structure, because I still feel like we might push till this 5 minutes time frame and then find the top here and push over. Okay. The thing is that this revel gap is really big. Really big. But I also see that if the hourly will close below this zone, then I'm more likely then it's more likely to be white with a 2 entry model to the downside. And in this case I expect price to come back, I would say till the 50% area. Okay, just a bit more. Maybe SMT will disappear. Cuteness, how does it look like? A little bit hard to say anything for now. Still SMT. Okay, so as already told, my point is very simple. We have this inversion. If this inversion will happen, which is in 17 minutes and 20 seconds, then it's nice. All I want to see is potential price coming back into this area. Ideally, I want to see closure below this sell side, which will indicate me that it's market structure shift. Then price coming back, and then I will target the sell side. I also want to see this S&P, yeah, disappearing, which is just happened. Amazing, amazing, which is very good. For longs, this is going to be a little bit. I will need more structure because I want to see this. I want to see rejection from this hourly then, and then I will consider entering to this buy side. Otherwise, I'm shorting. Okay. So I would be break even if I enter this trade. So far, I really like it. I see that yes, it's much weaker. That's not. It's not good. It's not bad. Just another thing to notice. The thing is that I'm not really fan of this situation because since yes is weaker, and now I'm even more sure that we're more likely to deliver this for hourly. But I need this. But I need price to come back at least a bit higher to enter. Otherwise, I cannot enter nowhere. So I need more structure now. I usually consider 3 minutes inversion for value gaps, but I feel like we will not have it here, and also this push to the downside is very big. So maybe if we can push a bit higher first. Technically, my entry model that I actually still don't have, but just that I think about. I want to see price coming back into the range, ideally in the 50%, but for value gap in the discount is okay. So 5 minutes here, it's nice, it's okay for me. Then I want to see 3 minutes inversion for value gap, and as soon as it displaces through it, the inversion for value gap appears, I want to enter short immediately. But in this case scenario, I just don't think I will see this push. Because the more price is consolidating like this, the more I think that this is not the manipulation. The more I think that this is just distribution, and it means that we're more likely to deliver lower prices. And actually, if we consider 4-hour time frame, then and if we consider just this push, then I can see we're already in discount. So that's exactly what I'm saying. Equal highs now? No. But check on yes. No, it's empty. I think as soon as we didn't deliver this hour 4-hour and daily on yes, we're still bearish. Otherwise, let me check quickly something. I feel like I can enter, but I don't want to risk really. The other thing I really hate now is this first presented. It's really it's not that big, and it already inverted 1,000 times. So It's not good at all. But price is in accumulation right now, so I just wait a bit. I didn't mark first presented on the yes yet. Okay. So first presented on yes is this one. Is this one? Yep. Alright, let's work with that then. Maybe we can have a push to the upside and then potentially form Y22 entry model here. In this case, that's gonna be pretty good. And then I can target this daily, otherwise, let's wait. Hopefully we can do this push higher before the macros, because if we can do it before the macros, it will mean that the macros didn't make any bottom. So it will also indicate that we're more likely to come back here, to take at least this sell side after the retracement. Okay, so quick overview of what the price is doing and my plans. So initially my goal was to what I saw initially, yeah, is that we have a market structure shift. Then we have this hourly inversion. As soon as this hourly was inverted, I of course expect price to reach at least till this sell side, because we were in free risk of area. So at this point I already understand that we're more likely to reach the sell side along with this fair value gap. What happened? In order to enter this trade, ideally, I of course needed price to come back and go lower, but that's not my entry model. And also the sell side was so close that even if I would consider entering after this displacement to the downside, yeah, this retest into this hourly and immediate displacement. Even if I would consider that, I would not even have I would not have a positive risk to reward. So I just couldn't enter this trade. So it's something I would do. As a result, what do I expect now? For now, I of course I want to press to. I expect yes to come back into this daily along with the 4 hour time frame for value gap. But the thing is that I cannot enter just here because this is not my entry model, and in order to see my entry model, I want price ideally want to see the price coming back than the first presented. Ideally, maybe generally somewhere in this zone. Let's say price came back here. Yeah, then I want to see why didn't do entry low model on 1 minute time frame and inversion is first presented. Then I'm shorting till this place. Or I might consider even a little bit different thing. I might consider price coming back, let's say somewhere here, yeah. 3 minutes inversion, boom, I'm entering. I would not even wait for this retest. I'll just enter immediately. That's pretty it. The thing I don't like also now is that we are in macros, so technically that might be the bottom. But let's see. For now, I can already say that it's not manipulation. It's definitely not manipulation phase. I would say manipulation was here, but not here. This is not manipulation. This is just continuation, in my opinion. Sadly, I feel like I will not be able to enter because of just price accumulating. I don't think price need to come back higher to deliver the zone. It's already a few pips, so no chance. Do I want to short this after this is delivered? Hard to say. That's extremely hard to say for one simple reason. This simple reason is the how large is this 4 hour time frame for value gap. I know that I have discount here, but I don't really expect price coming back there. Maybe I do expect, but the thing is that currently we're in the range because price inverse is daily, but at the same time it took this buy set and rejected from this volume imbalance one more time. we had multiple rejections from this volume balance, indicating this volume balance is extremely valid and strong area. So in fact, I'm really I'm really in a situation when I just don't think we will enter longs, because I don't think price will go long. That's exactly the reason why I think we might keep pushing lower. But do I think we're gonna invert all of this for hour today? Yes, we might. I also see this hourly for value gap, where hourly market structure shift volatility to entry model, and this push is amazing. So potentially, what I think we can do is just to come back after some time into this area. Let me just mark it in this area, and then price might come find direction in this area and keep going lower. Otherwise, nothing really to trade, because yes, 4 hour is here, but at the same time, actually an hourly, the next PDR is just here. So let's see. But maybe if we can avert this, then I could consider entering till this for value gap, which is also nice in the discount. So I think I can mark this. Beautiful Marshall shift, honestly. I like it. So let me just mark this as a Marshall shift instead. Okay, so we came into this zone. So we came into the zone, MSS, market structure shift, SMT on the top, big SMT. So yeah, that's pretty it. Let's see, maybe price can come back a bit soon. So let's see if 5 minutes can close like this. Because if it can, then I will see some sort of rejection at this point with inversion. Then I can enter till this level. Yeah. But again, let's see. Maybe it's going to be delivered much earlier. I was honestly thinking about entering shorts from this place after this displacement, but I just thought that we still can push a bit higher. But in fact, no, we just found a rejection in this side of this 5 minutes for while gap. So I can't say that I missed the trade, but um, I could definitely consider this shorts. But it's fine. Okay, 5 minutes rejecting now. But one more thing, even if it's gonna reject here and start to retrace, the interesting fact is that we're willing to retrace pretty low, pretty high, because uh, the 5 minute PD array is much higher, much higher. So now PD array for ES is first presented in discount. So let's just wait. Nothing to say yet, but we are more likely to make a retracement. Okay, we're close below this 4 hourly time frame for value gap. on 5 minutes time frame, the candle closed below, but this is nothing more than just confirmation that we invested, but I still cannot enter anywhere because I ideally expect price to come back now and then potentially make me a reversal model here so I can enter short stall this hourly fair value gap. Otherwise than that, I'm not interested in trading that. Okay, so price just came into this fair value gap as well without any retracement, without any single retracement. Yeah, I was right about leaving the target points, but I didn't participate in any of it. So there is still such a long way to learn all of that because it's actually really hard to indicate what's better to enter, what's better to enter. Since this probability was delivered, I don't even know what to expect anymore because this daily is quite big, so we still may push lower. Other than that, I don't even know what to expect. Perhaps I want to see 5 minutes version with whole football gap, and then it's the target some sort of this set, which is inside of the daily. Maybe on to take a look at this daily there as well. So there's Wednesdays. Yeah, this is also Wednesday. So it's the potential target for today's Tuesday level. I would say this is the final part that I might enter, where I might enter to interact with the market. Otherwise, I'm just leaving the market because I already missed everything. It's 14 more seconds, so maybe price could potentially close below. That would be amazing. But I feel like I will find any retracement, to be honest. I just don't like it. I don't even know what I'm looking for right now because Marcus has finished. Yeah, so I will violate it because there's no top, there's not a bottom. So I'm going to keep pushing lower and lower. So as soon as it delivers, I'm just out of this mind. All I expected to see this happen, but I didn't participate in it. And after the previous delivery would be delivered, I just don't think price would. I think price would come start going higher. So said I'm still studying some of how to find the trade because, of course, I could enter after this displacement that I wanted to see to enter the trade because this is one of the entry models, but I didn't backtest it yet. I wanted to see the 3 minutes inversion for all the here and then and click over. But it just didn't happen, so I was so scared to enter this. Yeah, I would be in such a great profit right now, but I'm just um, I'm just not in place when I really know my entry model. So that's why I didn't enter it. It's a good trade though, but sadly it's not something I can do. Okay, so here we go. So sadly I didn't trade it. I was not able to participate in this beautiful trade. Honestly, I wish they would suddenly hit higher retracement where they are hourly line with the partner staff to enter short. Then maybe if 1 minute attitude would end with like it's happened here, that more potentially get the shots. But do I think we can enter the daily game? 100% we can do it. We can 100% do it. And stuff will go up. But I just don't really want to participate in it. prices they're always giving. But then we built a lot of we built value gaps on the top, which price might decide to fill. We're also inside of the daily, which still might hold the price previous the low taken. So even if the 5 minute will go through, I don't think I would enter lower. In my opinion, what I see for the rest of the day is probably price coming back into the range, or price might close below, of course, keep pushing lower. And, but I feel like there is so many imbalances that price is more likely to feel that we will see some sort of retracement eventually anyway before going lower. But I don't think I want to participate. I don't really work with the idea. I work with 4 hour, 1 hour, and then I target is the high max. But I never work further. And as soon as the previous level was delivered here, I don't think I can really work with anything else. In my opinion, the same happened here. I think it's a beautiful example. Absolutely similar situation. The accumulation. Previous